Alright everybody, welcome back to Forts. Today we're going to be using this airship to attack this battleship. He's got pretty good anti-aircraft defenses, right? Well, that is if we're not using aircraft. We're using missiles, right? Oh my gosh. Robotic underground munition. Look at the number of weapons we have today. If they start building sand batteries, that's going to be very difficult for us to use our drones. And the drones are going to upgrade to become bomber planes. So let's get it started. So I want to continue trying to put pressure on him for a while. We got 2 hits there, which is pretty good. So basically the scenario here is we've got a battleship versus an airship. Which one is superior? And their anti-aircraft defense is dang near impenetrable at the moment. But I also have another modification, a storage silo. Interesting, and we got helium balloons that lifts our fortress up. Unfortunately for us, in our airship, our nuclear reactor, basically, if you destroy this, we lose. It's right near the front, so I'm gonna try to upgrade it a little bit, but as you can see here, we've got really good energy production, but not the best mineral production. And as far as capacity is concerned, we could definitely use a little bit. But since I do have this relatively protected area, it's gonna be almost impossible for them to get to this side of my airship because this ground is invincible. So if they're firing weapon systems, Speaking of weapon systems, I just heard something rather devious down there. Yeah, they're definitely doing some upgrades. So I would like to definitely feel a little bit better about this, but salvo away, we actually landed 2 and took out some of these machine guns, but in this, like, this is a traditional battleship, right? We've got some pretty heavy ordnance down there, and we definitely want to destroy it, as well as destroying, you know, their ability to produce energy. So let's see if we can't hit some of these turbines here. Oh, those look pretty good. Oh, that's where their core is, okay. Alright, I want this, the upgrade center. We'll put it, I guess we'll put it right there. Alright, we need the lab in order to get this. We've also got ion cannons. There's an incredible assortment of new weapons on this modded weapons pack. Drills through ground, shreds through wood, and explodes. We might want to check that out. That seems like a mole people army type weapon system. Oh, so here's a refinery, and here's a laboratory. Requires a workshop or armory. All right, well, you can see this is wobbling a little bit and kind of creating a little bit of an issue. So, in terms of structure, right? So why don't we put these helium balloons? Actually, I want to do a test real quick. I think this is going to be funny. All right, so if we put a helium balloon on top of this thing, let's put something in it for fun. And once the helium balloon is done, do you see what I'm gonna try to do here? I'm gonna disconnect it and see if it can fly off into space. Alright, so then what we should be able to do is destroy the whole bottom row, and will this fly? Oh, it falls slower than normal. Okay, that has some serious buoyancy to it. Or aero lift capacity. I'm no scientist. But one of the things I wanted to do was use, they call it a mine mod, which allows us to go to tier 3 on our mining devices, which should greatly increase our mineral production. And I've got the ability, my commander basically allows me to upgrade twice as fast as normal. So here we go. Look at this. Let's get to level 3, and they call it a mine. I believe, I'm trying to figure out where we first started. Obviously, it comes from Lord of the Rings. But now you can see that there's 3 little miners down there doing their thing, which means we're gonna need a lot more mineral capacity. And then we should be able to buy the laboratory and get our SAM technology. Try out a lot of these new weapons. This is one of my favorite things about Forts, is modded weapons. Honestly, mods in general for video games. So we need 705,000 energy. We clearly don't have a problem with energy production, and our mineral production is just getting absolutely ridiculous. So here's the new building. This is the lab. I'm gonna put it right here. Seems like a pretty safe place. Oh, actually, that wasn't the lab, was that? That was the refinery, and this is the lab. The lab is for the robotic underground munition, or refinery, and the lab is for the SAMs, bouncy grenades, and the drones. That's what we want. Listen to these guys mining away. This is awesome. We need more. Fire the rockets! Oh, only one got through. Oh my gosh, look at the repair bay. This thing, okay, so this is the one you have in the game, right? This is the repair station, but the repair bay, you have to mount into the ground, but you can do it like that? That's actually the perfect spot. And it covers all of the very, very important first part of our base. Now, as far as the weapons, here we go. Let's go ahead and construct a sand battery. Now, I guess if I put it down here... Oh my goodness! Okay, that's not good. Whoops. Oh, look at that! It was working! Alright, so we lost one of them. Let's put this back. And, okay, we've got the robotic, whatever this thing is. Oh my god, it can fire downwards? Or does it fire upwards? I don't know how this is gonna work. Now, here's what I wanted. Okay, so the plane, I'm not sure. We're gonna create one up here in the relatively safe confines. Oh god. I say that and then we immediately start taking fire. Goodness, their anti-aircraft defenses are fantastic. Curious how our drones are gonna be able to do, but look at this. I don't have to manually repair. I think this was doing it automatically. All right, the SAM is ready. Oh god. Oh, I accidentally fired that. All right, the drone's ready. Does it drop a bomb? No, I think it's supposed to go, I can't tell. Here's another one, and they're immediately getting shot down. Okay. Oh, what was that? Was that an ion cannon? They have a freaking ion cannon. But I love the sound effects for them. Okay, maybe we want an ion cannon. A lot of this isn't very good at firing downwards. We'll put an ion cannon. We'll put a drone. Now we got this, so how does this work? Okay, I think we're gonna need a sniper for that to target with it, right? Maybe he calls something in from the ground. And these things upgrade to bomber planes, I think? Yeah, so once the sniper... Oh, what the heck is that? That's kind of strange. It wants to drop downwards. I don't know how this thing works. It's a very interesting weapon system. All right, we've distracted them. Fire the bomber planes. Oh, wait a minute. He dropped the bombs. Well, that's a ballistic. We lost one of the drone bays. We're gonna have to counterfire with our ion cannon. Maybe that's what we're gonna have to... What just happened where they... What? All right, the plane's out. He dropped the bombs properly. That is awesome. They're napalm strikes too. Okay, we've got incoming missile attacks, which is gonna be a problem because we don't really have a very good way of defending that. But maybe we can try to hit some of these missile bays. So this bomber does work. Let's just... Oh god, I kind of... Yeah, those ion beams curve upwards. But they're definitely working a lot better now that we know what to do. Okay, so this is how you dictate... Well, you jerk. Alright, let's try the bomber plane out of this bomb bay. Oh, they're anti-aircraft defense, man. I need to silence it, so that's kind of why I did this. Fire the ion cannons, man. They're getting really good. Now I feel like I'm like a freaking Imperial Death Star. Or Star Destroyer, rather. Counterfiring back is doing okay. We've lost a lot of our defenses here and a lot of the weapon systems. Go, plane, go! Yes! Oh, I love it. When that thing works, it works phenomenally. All right, let's see if this one can get out. No. No. Wishful thinking. Bomber plane, go! It's so appropriate, too, using bomber planes to destroy... Oh my god! My entire ship is on fire. Yeah, that was bad. But the ion cannons are pretty dope, too. But they are definitely on fire, man. Oh god, I guess... Yeah, we have problems. This is what you call not an ideal situation. Let's go ahead and get some wood. Yeah, it's okay, guys. We're totally fine. We'll just connect this with a little bit of a cable and all's well. All right, now it's time to use the bombers since I don't think they have very good air attack or air defense now. Oh my gosh, we're just carpet bombing an entire battleship. All right, yes. Let's, getting the firing lane, or you know, that was pretty decent. Oh my god, it's glorious. Now their ship is pretty much on the fritz. We still haven't figured out how to do this. It says it's a work in progress, so I think it's a really cool idea. We're just not able to do it just yet. Let's get... I want to try this SAM site. We're gonna have 3 bomber planes flying over this thing. Oh, that last one. What is with that last one? It's like blue. Is it an EMP? Oh man, you can see all of their upgrade centers. Their core's right here. I don't know, man. I feel like that thing's gonna get lit on fire, but once these bombers get going, it's pretty much game over for the bad guys. Now I want to see what the drone does. We pretty much just upgraded. Oh my gosh, it actually burnt to the ground. This is where their missile launchers were. It's napalm strike, and it looks like they're like Russian style heavy fighters, like, or heavy bombers. Like, what are these? Not TU-4s, like, I don't know. It's definitely Cold War era stuff. Okay, so this is the SAM. He just fires a swarm of random missiles. It's pretty good at like distracting and doing some damage. Here we go. We're gonna fire just the drone this time. I think he only drops one bomb. Oh, he dropped it short. We're gonna wait for him to reload. All right, so if we aim there, we need him to drop a little bit further back and aim him a little bit higher, I think. Drop the bomb. A little bit late, so yeah. Getting the feel for the ordnance. Now, where does this guy? Oh, I guess he's dropping relatively close. And this guy's dropping relatively far. So maybe that's the ticket right here. Do we have it? Well, it was a hit. And it definitely, look at all the napalm fire going. You gotta love tabs mods. Tabs are... You gotta love Forts mods. I cannot believe I got distracted. Okay, that was a little too far. Maybe there's good. Boom! Alright, let's finish him off. Alright, let's see how this works. Alright, we basically had them all firing. I would like to see... Oh, man. We got them all. Basically, like, it's just like you pick the weapon system, you control group it, and press, like, fire last coordinate. Alright, they're all ready to go again. Here we go. They're all going. Some of them are dropping a little bit too low. That's what we have to do. We have to re-coordinate for the final bombing run. I think this guy's on target. Stay on target. No, he's not. What about this guy? Are you on target, big old bomber? Oh, you're on target, all right. Arguably a little bit late. What about you? Fantastic. And the drone? Ooh, that's a direct hit. That core might not last too long. Here we go, big bomber daddy. Oh yeah. Direct hits, fires all around the nuclear core. It's not looking good. And then we got this guy. I've decided to put a new one in, and he just randomly fired. But you know what? He's a little bit late. All right, watch the planes. I feel like this is something out of like a steampunk movie. Death from above. Look at my airship. It looks so much cooler than when it started, and it's all due to this modification of adding planes. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching another episode of Forts. Let me know if you'd like to see more, what mods or maps you'd like to see, or what themes, because I'm having Rage Alert make some new maps. He's the amazing guy who's been making all of these glorious maps that we've been playing over the years. So if you got a map idea, leave in the comments below. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.